Sai giờ chơi lắm đội hình thật bó tay.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack.
Chance!
Một nhỏ.
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. Space for him to turn and look. Played in with purpose. And he's there to belt it away. Out for a throw. Chouameni. Spain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Gavi, who does have an assist to his name.
Morata clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Pedro Porro. And it's Rodri. And here's Morata. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Garcia. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Porro. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's nice. And the counter is on. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Bellingham. He's in a chance, surely!
Mình sẽ được thu lũ trước đấy nhỉ?
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're
getting up there!
Ôi, trời ơi!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! Cross into the box. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Trameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Great vision. Now it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Porro.
Ôi giời,
Somewhat off target.
bóng với chịu chết.
Mbappe. That has not gone well. Pedri. Garcia. Now it's Morata. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Spain have their lead. Now it's Gavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, look at the space. Mbappe! And he's stuck it away.
Mẹ mày, chuyền bóng.
All square in a matter of moments. And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Morata. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Crosses it in. Rudiger tries to clear. Tries to play it through. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. And he's cleared it back out.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Grimaldo. Garcia. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's having a shot! There it is!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Spain with the lead. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri.
Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Knocks it out wide. That's travelling a long way. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Morata. Madrid appear to be happy to let their
Ui, vãi lồn.
stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible,
Ui,
irrepressible
lồn lên đi
look
nhanh
about
thế.
them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Ah, he's given it away. Garcia. Rodri. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Camavinga. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Garcia. Pedri. That ball looks a good one. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Courtois is there to clear. Pedri chips it through. Shapes the shoot!
Mày sút thẳng mặt
Just
đi.
lacks a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Well, the two
6.
coaches are
El
signalling
dorsal
changes
5.
here, both at the same
Serán
time.
sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Searching pass he's played there. And this is Perez. That pass isn't the best. And here's Pedri. Rodri. Oh,
Rồi
easy
ạ.
pickings
Mẹ
there.
em Gori ơi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's on it, can he get away? Whistle's gone,
Dù
that's a
vứt cả
foul.
người đi thế mà giờ.
Ronaldo. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And he's well positioned here. Always goal side. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bust shoots!
Địt mẹ, mày vô cuối vãi cả lồn được.
And right near the end, we have parity. They huffed and they
Còn
puffed.
mẹ mà.
That will be that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Em đây. Đồ gì anh? Đồ công ty á? À, đồ quà. Gửi đâu cũng được, tùy anh. Thì gửi trực tiếp về nhà em được. Ok, để em nhắn em gửi cho.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Ferran Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's in on goal! That's going wide left. Oh, it's played in, towering header! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever...
And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Tchouameni. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Can he get it through? And this is Morata. Pedro Porro has the space to scheme. Has a look and a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Valverde, quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Morata. That's a sharp pass. Forced to go back, and he welcomes it in. Pedro Porro, he leaps for it.
ดิแม่โมราตาอีกดอกไอ้แม่หล่นต้องเชือด
And
อี
he
ก
thumps it clear. Added Subimendi. He's being urged to shoot. Grimaldo finding himself in space. Getting up there! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Porro. The muscular approach does pay off here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. And here's Camavinga. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. And has made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gavi. Here comes the impressive jump. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gavi ventures forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty
อุ้ย
good.
เดี๋ยวไอ้ดาบอกมีเทปซะ
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Back where it came from. That's destined for the flank. Now here's the delivery. Mendy clears it away. Showing good feet. Now it's Gavi. Gavi stood his ground strongly. Now the ball in.
ดิแม่
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Subimendi. Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, great leap! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Spain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Spain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So right back into the action. Morata.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ferran Torres. Zubimendi. Has to go back here. Grimaldo in acres of space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior crosses it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spain gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. And they win it back again. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be
Vãi
ready
đái
to
thì chạm
hit
mọi
the
người
power
phát
on the
lăn đúng luôn luôn.
counter-attack, and
Anh
that seems to be the plan.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Gavi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Morata. It's played through for him. He's free, he has got space. Takes aim. There's the header! In he goes again. He's got a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And here's Morata. That's an imaginative pass.
Mẹ, sụp bóng vãi lột.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga, always onto this. This looks promising. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Thinks about the shot. Lenormand can clear it away. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vẫn khỏe thế.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por...
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oscar Mingueza. Fabian Ruiz. Played back into the centre. Now Perez. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found support out
Đây
wide.
làm gì còn cơm canh gì nữa hả anh?
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Pedri, now it's Morata. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Olmo. Mingueza, he's picked his way through. Mingueza's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri. Oh, lovely feeding is such...
Xa đây thì còn cơm canh gì nữa hả anh?
Loose and there's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And it shoots!
Xa đây thì còn cơm canh gì nữa hả anh?
Ball's run loose here. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Grimaldo. Alaba lays it forward. And that is as far as it goes. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Spain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Vì sao hơn 94% dân số Trung Quốc sống ở phía đông? Nguyên nhân chính là điều kiện tự nhiên. Phía đông có đồng bằng rộng, đất đai màu mỡ, khí hậu thuận lợi, rất thích hợp cho nông nghiệp và sinh sống từ xa xưa. Ngoài ra, khu vực này phần từ biển, thuận tiện giao thương, nên kinh tế phát triển mạnh, thu hút dân cư. Ngược lại, phía tây chủ yếu là núi cao, sa mạc, cao nguyên, khí hậu khắc nghiệt, thiếu nước và có xây dựng hạ tầng. Vì vậy, dân cư tập trung đông ở phía đông là điều tất yếu do địa lý và kinh tế quyết định. Vì sao hơn 94% dân số Trung Quốc sống ở phía đông? Nguyên nhân chính là điều kiện tự nhiên. Phía đông có đồng bằng rộng, đất đai màu mỡ, khí hậu thuận lợi, rất thích hợp cho nông nghiệp và sinh sống từ xa xưa. Ngoài ra, khu vực này phần từ biển, thuận tiện giao thương, nên kinh tế phát triển mạnh, thu hút dân cư. Ngược lại, phía tây chủ yếu là núi cao, sa mạc, cao nguyên, khí hậu khắc nghiệt, thiếu nước và có xây dựng hạ tầng. Vì vậy, dân cư tập trung đông ở phía đông là điều tất yếu do địa lý và kinh tế quyết định. Vì sao hơn 94% dân số Trung Quốc sống ở phía đông? Nguyên nhân chính là điều kiện tự nhiên. Phía đông có đồng bằng rộng, đất đai màu mỡ, khí hậu thuận lợi, rất thích hợp cho nông nghiệp và sinh sống từ xa xưa. Ngoài ra, khu vực này phần đường điện, thuận tiện giao thương nên kinh tế phát triển mạnh, khu vực dân cư. Ngược lại, phía Tây chủ yếu là núi cao, sa mạc, cao nguyên, khí hậu khắc nghiệt, thiếu nước và muốn xây
Cái
dựng
đá
hạ tầng
tụi
kỹ thuật.
mình tái tinh như này sao mà thắng được.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone
Chống đánh đầu
affects
đi
both
chết
sides.
cười. Anh chống đánh đầu thì em đá kiểu khác. Bộ vậy quá sai lầm.
And it's Rodri. And here's Morata. And here's Ferran Torres.
Nguy đánh người anh Tài ơi.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled
Lại
there
chặn
because he was
nhanh.
denied the
Lại
opportunity
chặn nhanh.
to turn.
Cẩu
Shin
bóng
to
này đá
shin,
cái
bicep
gì?
to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Đi mệt mỏi.
Mbappe. And the shot! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Spam tạt.
Vinicius Junior really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react.
Thế rồi, anh tôi đây là đánh
Slightly
mất bản
better
chất rồi.
ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best
Đi
decision.
vào người.
Has a look and place it forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough
Yeah.
to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do
Chết.
everything his way.
And he cuts out the supply.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Ê,
Time's
sao
on
nó
their
quá
side.
nhỉ?
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni.
Nằm
Now, can
bóng
they get him
vậy.
away? Shot could be on.
Ấy,
That'll be a corner. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Grimaldo plays it short. Can he
Nằm hậu
finish?
vậy.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Gavi. Forced to go back. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw.
Alo ạ? Alo ạ? Alo alo. Alo ạ?
Gavi is herring after that one. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ôi,
30 minutes gone.
bất bậy.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Not the most convincing of passes. And this is Morata.
Alo.
Looking to play him in. Now the ball in. Howson gets it away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement. He might be in. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. He is through here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Spread to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, good climb! Oh, denied brilliantly! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Spain really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gavi. And Kubasi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into
Rồi,
space.
cố lên.
Not the most accurate pass. Zubimendi. Pedri. Oh, this is a very good run. Threads one in. He's found a way through. And the shot!
Yeah, đánh trực diện chứ anh ơi, tạt tí nữa.
Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Đây rồi.
Have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity
Không có vẹo gì.
and tempo.
Không có vẹo gì.
The need is to try and maintain it.
Quá đủ.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Grimaldo. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Nice control. Pedro Porro has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Okay. Đi.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So the manager can make a change for the
será
first time in the
sustituido
game
por
here.
el
A
dorsal
swift reaction
17.
then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Oh, that's neat. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice
Ui,
idea,
bịt
but
mạnh,
the
mạnh cái tay
execution
lên.
was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. And he's worked it through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found a way through. Mbappe
Ui, vãi đi.
providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now,
Đây
Peter.
rồi.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Gavi. And this is Morata. And that could set him on his way. Great chance!
Nằm bậu về.
Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Spain now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish
Mình
this
tài
up.
nhá. Xoạc.
Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. Spread neatly. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Ferran Torres. Great vision. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. That's good running with the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Caught offside that time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Grimaldo receives it in a wide position. And he's cleared it back out. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with
Má đéo
that.
tạt được gì. Mẹ đỡ bóng 10 phút.
Corner number 3 coming up. Grimaldo with the short
Đủ.
one. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's
Đây ra trực
Bellingham.
tiếp. Rồi, ngoặt.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good
Rồi,
mover.
rồi, rồi. Rồi.
Ball's gone astray. Dani Olmo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. And that's that. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ferran Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kéo đá về An. Chọc. Nó chọc. Đi từ đây.
Thì họ kẹp tích thì phải nào từ mãi ai thằng đến trên chạy cho sướng.
Cô chỉ muốn bắn chết một tên cướp, nhưng không ngờ cú bắn này lại gây hại cho tất cả mọi người. Tên cướp ngã xuống đất, con tin không chỉ không muốn trốn khỏi hiện trường, mà còn khẽ cầu cứu đồng bọn khác. Cảnh sát thật nhiều chỉ có thể buộc phải dẫn cô ấy ra xa. Nhưng chính trong giây tiếp theo, chết và bị thương rất nhiều. Mỗi người được giới con tin không chỉ có tên yêu mức độ chỉ có thể không một trong những hết có gì. Có khi là sẽ thức một tung, tên nhiều là cảnh sát ngờ tên trộm cắp hay không thân đến họ. Dường như là sau chiều bí mật lớn hơn. Câu chuyện bắt đầu từ vài ngày trước. Phải qua News.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
The pass has gone astray. Tries to pass it through. Saliba calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. That's Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Valverde. Oh, super ball. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Thuram. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. And the through ball. Olise. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. There's the shot! They've scored!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. Very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's all alone. And the shots!
Đi chạy
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France restore parity.
Such a big goal.
Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe! Oh, that's a
Đúng rồi.
key interception.
Đúng rồi. Đúng rồi. Lại cầu cầu à.
It's the flank. Knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's made its way to him. Well timed, excellent interception. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. Tries a shot!
Đù đi mẹ đúng vào.
France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Great vision. Chouameni. Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That is ended up
Bé
in
mình
no
vội
man's
ơi.
land. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away, and it's played in here, and he's cut it out. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's goal side. He's free. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. He is through here. The ball goes... Oh, greatly! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be
Đấy.
expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Klaus promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior being hounded.
Cái đi, mấy em ơi.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ai cái đi. Ấy.
Oh no, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior! And that's a tidy finish. And the comeback is complete. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Mẹ trúng vào đầu em anh Tài ơi.
It's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. And it's Chouameni.
Ai đi, mấy em ngoáy cái gì đấy? Ê à.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's a lovely exchange.
Ai.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Cao cơ hay là kia bên trên chạy đến mất dạng. Gule. Ya Gule.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. That's just lacking in accuracy. Camavinga.
Xuyên được
In on the
rồi.
last quarter of an hour. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Barcola. And the finish!
Ôi cái địt. Vẫn lồn. Thế chịu rồi.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went
Phải.
all down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
Works it forward. And it's Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hernandez is standing over this one.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Conte. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Đéo gì đấy.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Cái này mới đắng.
Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Look at the space here. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior.
Phải đéo có góc sút.
Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Referee looks at his watch.
Khẽ sút của điều thôi.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvelous.